If you thought things were bad before this pandemic, you must be wallowing in doubt over the future of humanity now. Before we ever got to these mandatory social distancing and restrictive self-quarantine measures, we were living in a generation that actively seeks out reasons to be offended and frightened. Now, as the coronavirus spreads across the globe, we are witnessing ordinary Canadians ratting out their neighbours, calling the police on people who could have been their friends, and violently yelling and threatening others who fail to follow these new rules. It is with great sadness that the rest of us who are not insane must now watch our world devolve into a mess of outrage and madness. Ordinary activities like going outside, having a beer with a neighbor and walking pets have triggered snowflakes of various kinds. Normal people have started to go mad and become offended by strangers who stand too close. Normal people have been caught on video yelling at their neighbors for going outside. All of this makes us wonder how normal these normal people ever really were. News reports have begun to surface, not just in Canada, of police ticketing people for walking their dogs. In Great Britain, my native country, police harass children and threaten their parents for letting them play outside.
So you're saying I'm not allowed on my front garden?
You cannot come on your front garden.
Did everyone hear that?
Yes.
Not allowed.
I'm recording.
Can you step back a little bit, please?
Come on your front garden.
Can I just say something there? When
No,
them
leave it.
coppers
No,
were
she
passing
says-
them leaflets
She says
yesterday,
we're not allowed
we
on
were
the
sat
garden.
front garden. She didn't say anything to us.
Well, I can't speak for anybody else, right? But this is a reason. You know, when you look around and there's nobody out, it's because
Yeah, but you can't expect me
There's
to
not
keep
no
it
one out. Go
quiet.
down the street. They're all over the place.
not me, it's the government.
You're not allowed on your front gardens, people.
Again, in Great Britain, there is video of police breaking a man's door and entering his flat to make sure he was not holding a illegal gathering.
Get in here, dickhead. Go on, have a look.
We're just checking.
Have a look, dickhead.
Alright.
Yeah. Not going on in here, is there? So what you been putting me door through for then?
You've been told you.
Fucking do one. You're fucking pathetic. Get out of here.
Have you got any reports?
You've absolute disgrace. Have you got nothing else to do?
thought you wanted to
You've
keep
put
this
my fucking door through. I hope you're gonna fucking. What are you gonna fucking do to that?
Have you got any reports?
Oh, shut your fucking mouth, you fucking brain dead cunt. Get out. Fucking paid what, 20 grand a year to be a fucking knobhead? Fuck off. Get out. Of my fucking house. Get the fuck out. Lot of you. Bye. Bye. Fucking idiots. Broke me fucking door. Look at the fucking state of this. Huh? British fucking police.
We have barely made it through the first half of 2020 before the year has produced new terminology like social distancing and illegal gathering. Rather than put up a fuss and resist, most Canadians have accepted this new world where paying fines for visiting friends and having police watch your every move has become the new normal. They have accepted a world where their own Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, threatens them with fines for taking trips to their family cottages, all while he does it himself. To watch our fellow Canadians accept these new terms is nothing short of astonishing. The hypocrisy of our leaders, both Trudeau and Scheer, has barely ruffled many feathers, which makes it far more astonishing than any of us could have imagined. Canadians seem to have largely accepted a world where ratting out their neighbors and being offended by seeing people walk their dogs is the new normal. Canadians even watched Justin Trudeau attempt an unprecedented power grab, which would have given his government new and unlimited taxing powers without parliamentary approval. Canadians only watched, but did nothing. Again, Justin Trudeau's behavior had ruffled no feathers except maybe those of conservatives. It is difficult to imagine our friends south of the border ever accepting such levels of hypocrisy and authoritarianism. Already, there are protests in Michigan and other states to reopen America and to get the country back to work. Here in Canada, however, we seem eager to continue staying in lockdown for however long our so-called leaders tell us, all while they do as they please and remain employed without tax dollars. If you consider yourself to be mentally stable, you must ask yourself if this is the kind of world that is a healthy enough world to pass on to your children. If you were offended about so many people being offended last year, do you think that 2020 is the kind of year that future generations should accept as normal? You must all ask yourselves whether ratting out your neighbors for walking their dogs is the kind of behavior you would want your children to view as normal. You must keep in mind that our children are watching this new world unfold, and that if we begin to treat it like it is normal, they will as well. When we see our neighbors freely gathering in their front yards and walking their dogs and stopping to chat, we must mind our own business and let them mind theirs. To be Canadian must not mean to rat out our neighbors, to call the police and to be offended by strangers who want nothing more than to get some fresh air. We must not let walking our pets, holding private social gatherings, and minding our own business become crimes. That is not the kind of Canada we should want to leave to our children. This was a pandemic in the age of snowflakes, and we should be learning some very important lessons. Thank you for watching Political's latest video. For more, please subscribe to our channel, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter.